So, Disney made real lightsabers.
Well, let's qualify real.
Go ahead, Emily.
Well, I mean, they're not fucking real lightsabers.
They said they were real.
They didn't make a real lightsaber because real lightsabers are fucking impossible. They defy a lot of physics. They made some sort of really cool looking, like, new lightsaber that, like, retracts. And it looks really good. But they need to stop using the word real because that's a word that means things.
But, like, you don't have to screw on a tube now to your hilt.
Well, look, like, if they had said, hey, we made a really cool new lightsaber, I'm all for that. I probably won't buy one because it's a Disney park thing. It's probably going to be like $900. But I don't like calling things real when it's not.
Yo, how messed up does the guy feel that brought his 5 kids to Galaxy's Edge and paid like $1,200 for everyone to make their lightsabers, and now next year there's a new lightsaber to make that like comes out, retracts from the hilt, and now he's got to go back and spend another $1,500 on his 3 kids' lightsabers.
I'm curious what it's going to look like, though, because, you know, it's going to look like the plastic ones that you, like, fling out and it, like, shoots out. And then, like, you tuck
like
it back in.
3 different little sections.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll look terrible.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Apparently this thing comes up somehow.
But there's no pictures or video of it, correct?
Yeah,
just the woman who wrote the article.
Yeah, that's a little bit like concerning as well.
No, there's some other like famous podcast person, influencer, whatever, podcaster that like was freaking out on a 45-minute podcast about how this thing in person looks like legit. But it could also be the lighting that they use in the room. I also heard it was really quick. Like he ignites it, you hear it, you see it, and then he turns it off and walks off stage. Like 3 seconds. Then he goes, "It's real." Turns it off and then like walks off stage.
I don't have it yet because the guy I won it from is in the middle of moving. But I through some like charity fundraiser on Twitch won a Black Series Vader saber.
Nice.
No way.
Yeah, it was like a raffle, so I had to, like, it was for a children's hospital. I donated like $20 and won a saber.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Is it the removable blade or the standing?
I don't know because I was gonna donate anyway, and so I won this. They like he had raffles for a couple different fandoms, so I won the Star Wars one, which was that, and some collectible Rise of Skywalker ticket, which I will give away to somebody who actually liked that movie. And I also won some like Lord of the Rings Pez set.
Lord of the Rings Pez set. Okay.
Do you get Gandalf the White or Gandalf the Grey?
I think it's Gandalf the Grey, but I'm not sure because I don't know which movie it's from. I just know that it's like one of those like multiple.
That's cool. Oh man, I can't wait to see your saber. If it's the removable blade one, they're like pretty effing sweet. And the other one's cool too, but then like it's always like long. You know. No, but they're awesome, dude. I used to have one.
I got some text messages back from Bill. He says, "No, but I'll convert to Judaism and find out just for you on the candy." And then he says, "Tell those fuckers I say hi. Make sure to call them fuckers." And then he says, "I can't wait to start editing. I'm a bum now. I finished Below Deck."
Oh, yeah. So, that's funny. Oh, man. So, Mike, you had this post, "He's no good to me dead. Will crying a lot.
Carbonite freezing.
Yeah. Will they ever be brought back to life? People like, who was it? Walt Disney was one of them, right?
Yeah.
Froze their bodies to like be brought back to life. So, what do you guys? Number one, would you ever do that? Like freeze your shit? Like, all right, thaw me out when there's a cure. Bye.
No.
No?
No.
I would. I would do that shit.
Me too. I asked Jenny if she'll do it for me. She said no, but I'm gonna find someone else to make sure I get it done.
I'll do it for you, dude.
$28,000.
That's it?
Yeah, and you take it out of your life insurance money, so it's like it's already there.
So like, all right. So like, check this out. If I was Prince Philip, I wouldn't do it. But like, and I hate to say this because I don't want to jinx myself, but like right now my life's pretty good. I feel good. I got a nice family. I got a nice house that I'm putting together slowly but surely. Little fucking money pit that is. But like, I'm very happy. Let's say a fucking like iron rod falls out of the sky and pierces through me. I'd be like, freeze me till there's a cure.
Okay, here's it. Like, let's pretend we're living in a world where this actually works, and you're actually gonna be with like a legitimate company that will wake you up when there's a cure to a metal rod falling through your body.
Well, I didn't want to say this the other word because like I really don't want to jinx myself.
No, I get that. But let's say, so what, like 90 years from now, 100 years, 200 years from now, when everybody you know is dead and the world is no longer at all recognizable to you, and you don't have any assets, you don't have anything, you're just going to be awake and alive in a world where you have nothing.
That's not true, because they're going to have like virtual robots and stuff and flying cars and like the craziest video games. Give me so much cool shit to do.
You know what they're actually going to have is no ice caps, no ozone layer, no food resources.
Maybe we'll be on a different planet or in a spaceship by then.
Emily went real Mad Max on that one. Fucking, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if I'm about to die, fuck it.
Yeah. What do you got to lose?
I guess that's what it's saying. Like, I can either be dead or, like, wake up and be lonely 90 years from now. Sounds like a good movie. At the beginning of one.
Isn't it Vanilla Sky? Or no,
maybe. I don't know.
Did that happen in Vanilla Sky? I forget.
I don't know. There's only, like, one phrase in that movie I remember, and it's still, like, when like Cameron Crowe like says it to Tom Cruise and he like gives her like this like blank stare. I don't feel comfortable saying it on the podcast.
I think that's what happens. I think he gets depressed, so then they can't fix his face, so he freezes himself till they can fix it, and then they fix his face and he wakes up and then he's lonely and then it ends. I think.
I saw that movie when it came out and have not seen it since and could not tell you a single thing about it.
Yeah.
No, me neither, except that one part. Cameron Crowe says something real, like, raunchy to Tom Cruise.
Okay, you don't mean Cameron Crowe, because Cameron Crowe is a director.
Oh, Cameron Diaz. Well, Cameron Crowe did write and directed it.
That was, like, the last time Cameron Diaz was hot for me. There he is.
Speaking of hot.
There he is.
Johnny's now showing us a picture of himself.
This is an extra in Dazed and Confused, 1991.
Say, man, you got a joint?
No, not on me, man.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Confused, 1991.
Yeah, the 70s porn stash you have going on.
He's very proud of that.
As requested by Sabrina.
I bet it reminds her of her old math teacher or something, you know?
That's pretty funny. Real quick story about that viral Facebook post, mind you. Like two of my bosses like commented on it, and they were just like, you know, LOL or oh my god or too funny, like something tame. And then like people started commenting like, what porn are you doing? Like, why are you doing porn now? Like all these porn references. No. And I'm just like, oh wow, this is yeah. And I was just like, all right, fuck it. I said, Jesus, take the wheel. I was like, all right, whatever happens, happens.
That's the way to be. Acceptance.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, so people want to see me in porn. That's fine. I understand their perspective, to be honest. I would too. No, I'm just kidding. I meant the mustache. But definitely like a Sabrina request, and she got it. But we were watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and you know what she said about Bucky Barnes? He looks better with short hair.
I think so.
Me too,
And-
actually.
Yeah, and I'm growing my hair out. So I looked at my wife and I said, "Do I look better with short hair?" And you know what she said?
No?
She said yes.
Oh.
Mind you,
Uh-oh.
I'm like 8 months. No, when I'm like 14 months into this hair. Like, I'm going to see it through no matter what she says.
I mean, you've had it longer than that in the past.
Yes. But I'm trying to get it to where I want it. And she's telling me it doesn't look good. So, I'm mad.
You see this?
Yes. But you're not going to get it, I saw.
I didn't watch the video yet. I still haven't watched it because I figured this was coming at some point because the technology that Hasbro licensed is already out in China and stuff.
Oh, well, let's tell people what we're talking about.
So Hasbro Pulse had a press conference today, and they unveiled like everything from like G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Transformers. There's all kinds of stuff that's coming out, and everything's super expensive. And the most expensive thing is a $700 self-transforming Optimus Prime.
Introducing the world's first auto-converting, interactive, voice-enabled, programmable Autobot hero, Optimus Prime.
Greetings.
The Transformers toy that defined a generation comes to life by the command of your voice or mobile device. Standing an amazing 19 inches tall, 5,000 components finished with premium materials make this G1 Optimus Prime impressively authentic.
Decepticons detected.
And there's an app on your smartphone. Apparently, he goes to 25 voice commands. He does poses. He transforms into obviously the convoy truck. For me, the whole thing as a kid was to have a toy that you can play with in your hands and like make it into like a vehicle or some type of ship, and then turn it back into the robot. And like, I don't want to play it with an app on my phone and like watch like a mechanical device just like do it itself. But maybe I'm just an old man now and I'm 40 years old, but like kids may love this, but like I'm not, it's a novelty for me. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here by myself in my little man cave and just like play with it on the floor. I'm not going to do that. But that's just me. I think there's a market for this. The price tag is insane, guys. It's $700. Like, look at all these robots.
2 feet tall?
None of these robots cost $700. Well, maybe Unicron, but like, yeah, it's 2 feet tall, but like.
Oh, it is 2 feet tall?
19 inches.
Almost 2 feet tall. It's like a foot and a half, right?
It's 2 feet in penis inches.
I mean, look, I will say, like, the transforming effect is pretty fucking cool looking. Like, I watched the video. It's neat, but yeah, it's expensive.
And it doesn't look as good as the what's it called? The Llewellyn Prime that's 2 feet tall?
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It actually looks really blocky and like kind of commoditized Prime, if you will. Like he looks like very basic. I don't know.
Why are you red?
Oh
You
my!
having
I'm sorry. I got a bunch of lights on. I got red. I can change it.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, I can change it.
I love you in all the colors of Michael.
There we go.
Pale, Guido tan, off-white, red.
There you go.
All right, so did you get to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yep.
All right. Michael, you did not?
I tried to watch it before, but I got distracted. Rest in peace, DMX, bro. Where my dog's at? Up in here! Sorry.
All right, so what did you think, Emily? Oh, wait, hold on. Michael, should we not spoiler anything for you?
No, I'm not that into. I'm trying. I'm trying real hard. I'm not that into it. I don't care. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm really not enjoying the Captain America, the John Walker stuff, and not in a like fun love to hate villain. Like Zemo is a fun like oh, he's an asshole and he's a bad guy, but he's a lot of fun. Whereas John Walker's just like, he's not interesting, and it's gross. Like that scene, like I don't ever want to see blood-covered Captain America shield. And I know it's supposed to be this big, like, gut-wrenching, like, oh my god moment, but really for me, I'm just like, I don't want to watch that. Like, I'm okay with, like, some edgier stuff, but that, I'm just like, leave that to, like, your Zack Snyder Superman ripping people's heads off shit. Like, it just left me really cold. And I liked most of the rest of the episode. But that part, like, I'm just like, this is not too fun.
Well, I mean, I agree with you. I think they're setting up John Walker, Captain America, to be like a bad guy, and I am hating his guts. I hated his guts in the first episode when like you were like, oh, I'm supposed to like this guy now. Okay, like when the audience was kind of introduced to him as like the next Captain America, and like, okay, so now we gotta like him. Like he's one of us now. And then like he slowly kind of shows he's not a good dude, you know, as the episodes unfold, and he's clashing with Bucky, he's clashing with Sam especially. He's saying some kind of messed up shit, and then like now he's full on fucking villain. Like, truth be told, it's full on villain. And I fucking hate him. And not only do I hate the fictional character, but I hate the real life guy. Because I learned that he's only in this motherfucking business because his dad's a fucking legend, Kurt Russell. And is that Goldie Hawn's son too?
Yes.
Double dose of bullshit. Like, hi, my parents are uber famous. I'm gonna be an actor. Fuck you. You didn't earn it. Fuck you. Fucking hate him.
Wow, that doesn't sound like sour grapes at all.
No, sour grapes. Fuck yeah, dude. I busted my ass to like get where I was, and that's nowhere. And fucking like, thanks, Dad. Like, I hate the thanks, Dad in any genre, in any business. I get passed over at work for people who are friends with people in high places. I get fucking Goldie Hawn's son getting roles that I can fucking play. Fuck him. I hate him.
I think you are maybe outside the age range for the new Captain America role. I hate to break it to you, buddy.
Let's see how old he is. Because I think I look just as good as him, if not better. What's his name? Douchebag Russell?
Wyatt?
Like I said, douchebag.
Johnny Hopkins. And Sloan Kettering. We would blaze that shit up every day before class.
All right, he's 34. Mm-hmm. Granted, I'm older, but like we look the same age.
For sure.
We totally look the same age. Matter of fact, he's like kind of like trying to look like me, but not as good at it.
Yeah, my hair. What are you talking about? He looks exactly like the kid of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. It looks exactly like his parents.
He looks like he's constipated.
My problem is, I don't think the character's interesting. Like I think Erin Kellyman's character is super interesting.
Oh, I owe her an apology. See? I'm way more Captain America than he is.
Now Donnie's just showing us pictures of his muscles.
That's very Sebastian Stan right there. The chin, you know? Without the pedophile stash, I like a lot better.
That's just beard. What's her name? Erin Kellyman?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't owe her an apology, but I said let's wait and see. So all of our Star Wars friends were like, oh, Enfys Nest is amazing. It's like, yeah, cool. Like, she looks cool, but like she said 3 words. Let's not throw Oscars at her feet just yet. And then when she was in Falcon and Soldier, everyone was like, oh my God, this is awesome. I was like, yeah. Could be cool. Let's not throw Oscars at her feet just yet. Episode 4, she's a good actress.
Yes,
she is a good actress. She is a good actress, but she didn't show us she's a good actress until she didn't have the opportunity to show us she's a good actress until episode 4.
I think she was good. Again, any of this stuff with Zemo's great.
Don't start me on my man Daniel Bruhl.
And the fight scene with the what are they called? The
hand?
No, the Wakanda women. The Dora,
don't ask me. But it was a lot of words.
it's just 2 words, but it's like it's Dora Milaje. It's something I don't remember. But
Lots of syllables.
that fight scene was great. I loved them. I also liked Zemo just first of all watching the fight scene, sipping a whiskey, and then piecing out. That was good fun. So, is Sharon Carter going to end up being the power broker? Is that what they're doing there?
I wanted to ask you that because remember she was on the phone and she was kind of like involved in it at one point. I was like, I forget what it was, but it was like, how do you know? Was the first thing that came to me.
See, she certainly seems shady, and there's something going on there. And it feels like all this talk of the power broker means it has to be somebody. And since she's in the show, it kind of makes the most sense for it to be her. Which
And they introduced her as like super rich.
I'm sort of 2 minds. In one, like at least they're actually giving her something to do. On the other hand, I really liked Sharon in the comics, and I liked her as Steve's love interest, even though it was a little bit weird because of the whole Peggy thing. And I get that like the movies went to a different direction, but she's not ever like a bad guy in the comics, and so I don't know if I want her to be a bad guy.
Wow. I will see, but it's interesting. It's fun to watch. Let's talk about Daniel Bruhl. Let me tell you about this man. I'm going to tell you about my life with Daniel. So,
oh boy.
Oh no, it's a short story. So he did a movie. I was first introduced to him in I forget the name of the movie, but it was a World War I movie. And it was about trench warfare, and the 2 sides called a truce to celebrate Christmas Eve, and they basically like celebrated Christmas Eve and Christmas Day together, like they shared wines, like enemies like called a truce of fighting over Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And it was like, and it was a really good movie, very, very touching. And he was in that. I want to say that was basically his breakout film. Okay. Then I saw him in the, I forget the name of the movie again, but Chris Hemsworth in it. They were race car drivers. I want to say the movie was called Drive. I don't know.
No idea.
But he was really good in that. And then he was obviously in Inglourious Bastards, where most people kind of first saw him. And then later he played, in Civil War. He's just an amazing actor. And I wish I want to say Holy Night was the name of the movie or something like that. But it was like really a powerful film. And that was his breakout role. Really good. So I am just loving the Zemo character. I love that Zemo destroyed the serum instead of taking it. Although, are you kind of thinking he did take one and he might be giving it to Sam down the road? Because remember he was asking Sam?
Possibly.
And Super Douche took one, obviously. And don't forget, with the super serum, like, remember, what's good in you becomes greater, and what's bad in you becomes worse. So that's why, like, John Walker, Captain America, went like apeshit at the end.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't a good person, and now he's a worse person. Because the serum makes everything worse in you. But I love that look when Sam was like, "What'd you do?" That was good. So I'm real excited about the next 2 episodes. Very excited. I hope we didn't ruin too much for you, Michael.
No, I pretty much got most of that from like my half-ass view this evening. I'm just not into it, man. I don't know why. I can't. Like by the 4th episode, WandaVision had me a lot more than this did. Maybe the next 1 or 2 I'll really get it, but like John Walker seems like such a generic villain that he's going to become a villain, and I don't know, the thing with the Wakanda girls with Bucky and like I don't know. It's just I'm going to shut up, but it's just not catching me yet. Hopefully by next week.
Nah, I mean most people that I know like it more than WandaVision because it's more popcorn, feed me action, thank you. Whereas Wanda's more of a think piece.
Right.
Emily, if I had to guess, you probably like the Wanda more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you had to guess, I like Falcon Winter Soldier more.
I think I like the characters of Vision and Wanda better than I like Bucky and Falcon.
Yeah, I think that's where that's a lot of it.
Yeah, like when Vision's on, like every line he delivers so well, and Wanda just acts that role so well. Olsen, she does such a great job. So I'm not saying Sebastian Stan and what's his name suck. I'm just saying that they're just more relatable to me, I'm just more attracted to watching that show.
Yeah, no, I mean, as far as like performances, like if someone said like, all right, Mr. Grasso, we want you to star in the show and you have a choice of these 3 roles, like I would choose Paul Bettany's Vision because there's more to do as an actor. Like it's a better acting. It's more interesting. It's got like such a great arc and just like a mystery to it. There's more to do as an actor there, so I get that.
Yeah.
But I do listen. I love how Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan are playing like the buddy cop thing off each other. It's very entertaining, very good, very very Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, if you will.
They have very good chemistry.
Yeah, and
I was gonna say a little lethal weapon, a little bit.
Yeah, all of these action buddy movies stem from Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. They kind of like, actually, not to insult anyone here, but have you both seen that movie?
Years ago, long time.
It plays so well to today because it's just so witty and glib and like buddy copish. Like they play off each other. It's just like watching Sam and Bucky. It's very good. It still holds up. It blows me away.
I'd give it a rewatch. It's been a long time.
So good. Butch and the Kid. I want you to remember that, both of you. Butch and Kid. Butch and Kid. All right, so that wraps up our segment on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think I might be on this one alone, but has anyone been watching The Walking Dead?
No.
But me?